Hey guys, Puggle Wall Street here, and I'm coming at you with a brand new video in which I'll be having breakfast. At the same time, I talk about the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so thoughts on the Nintendo Switch. Number one, don't buy at launch unless you just want to play Legend of Zelda, whatever it is called now, whatever it's called. Because literally, that's the only thing you're gonna be playing. It's gonna be like the Wii U all over again. You're gonna have 4 launch titles. I don't think ARMS is a launch title. Maybe Switch 1 to Switch is a launch title. There are a couple other launch titles, but they're not the best. They're like showing you exactly what the game console is all about. What I do want to say, and this is I say with everything, especially Overwatch and all those other overly hyped things. Wait. I waited 6 months before getting Overwatch because I had to know if it was good, if it could last long. Because shelling out $60 for a game, and this is Canadian dollars, is just way too much. And especially $300 US. That's gonna be what, 250, like just around that range. It's gonna be too much money for me to spend out, and I don't want to spend it at all. No, Nintendo, the prices are gonna stay the same game-wise, and also. The consoles is gonna stay the same. I don't know. The Wii took like a couple of years for it to lower down its price to something reasonable. $300 for that, for a tablet that can play games on your TV. Not too good. And the battery life, not too great as well. Or if you think about the battery life, how it decays over time. The more you charge it, the more you use it. Because it has near to like zero sustainability. That's going to be another issue I've got. The reasons your phones and your laptops battery lasts less and it takes longer to charge and all those things. That's exactly the reason why. I mean, it's pretty great that they have the USB-C ports and you can plug it into like your chargers, maybe a USB plug it into the wall. But I mean, what are you gonna do with that? Right, unless your bus or your airplane has those, and I've been on a couple of planes. Half of them did have it, half of them did not. It's gonna be a hassle. And plus, I don't understand the Joy-Cons, not the Joy controllers. The Joy-Cons make no sense to me. I mean, I understand them, how you switch them. A little tablet, just grab it, you're like, boop, 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 boop. That makes sense to me, but. I'm dying here. Cancer. Osteoporosis. What doesn't make sense to me is having them on each one on their own, because that lowers the ability to have multiplayer to like racing games and some fighting games and stuff. Like I could see Smash being a good game with that. I mean, it's not like you have to press too many buttons, right? If you take it from the Wii U or the Wii, there's a certain amount of buttons that you press. You move with joystick or the D-pad, depending, and you press the buttons and the bumpers and stuff, and you would have your move sets and stuff. Except that I don't understand how it's gonna work for other games like Skyrim. I get it, you want to play one-on-one. Maybe there's like a racing game, Mario Kart 8 Reloaded or whatever it's called, Remix. I don't know. I'd say wait for the Nintendo Switch. Wait for all the other games that they promised. Wait for the online feature to come out, because all those things are coming out like the fall of this year. They just wanted to get the base console out before any other thing, right? They're like, oh, March, we're getting it out, boys, and then. That's it. And then it's like, oh yeah, the console's coming out, right? We've got like 5 or 6 games coming out as well. But the real console and all the real features and all the other games that, Steam would be cool if it runs properly and if it's got all the graphics and stuff, it's on par with PC and Xbox One and PS4 and Skyrim and the Assassin's Creed games and all those other things, they're coming out 6 months later. So I say wait 6 months until if the price lowers or all the games come out to make it a worthy purchase. Make sure to read reviews, statistics, learn things, right? I have a problem in which I overly study things. I have to know before I make a commitment, like, dramatically. Like before, because it used to be that I have to convince my dad to let me buy video games, so I had to read and research and IGN and all those other websites. So what I want to say is wait 6 months, like I did with Overwatch. I didn't feel bad. I don't need it. Wait 6 months. Watch your YouTubers who play it. Watch Boogie29888 because he's like a very harsh critic of Nintendo, even though he loves it. Watch Funhouse. They've got a podcast right now in which they talk about the Nintendo Switch, and it's a great podcast. And that's all I'm gonna say. Just wait, review, study, and if you notice any discrepancies with the idea of, oh wait, it's $300, but it's not worth $300, don't buy it. Don't be like, well, I have to buy it because I got the Wii and the Wii U, and I need the Nintendo Switch. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be the fanboy unless you are a fanboy and you own every single Nintendo console since the beginning of time when they were making cards. But yeah, that's all my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch and Unraw Uncut podcast. Let's go.